I'm being dehydrated. I don't get it.
I mean, I know the answer to that question for me. I don't know what your deal is.
I think it's not drinking enough water. Like, the food gases up or something. Am I just gassy? I don't know. Water.
There we go.
This is great because I'm a fiddler. I mean, I like to fiddle with stuff and fiddlesticks and
Fiddlesticks and poppycock and fiddle faddle.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't that like that? Candy? No, it was like popcorn.
Popcorn candy, like a caramel popcorn kind of deal. What's up, guys?
Oh, I wasn't ready. Sorry. I was sucking my bottle.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Some milk here.
There we go. I fixed the cameras. They're a little high in the beginning, but I slid those down, so don't worry about that. We'll remove that in post, and let's listen to the audio and make sure we're good.
Check it out. Candy? No, it was like popcorn. I hear myself.
Candy, like a caramel popcorn kind of deal. What's up, guys?
Cracker Jacks. Oh, I wasn't ready. Sorry. I cracked myself up. That's a good thing.
I'm listening to it for a little bit just because. I fixed the cameras. They're a little high. I'm turning the volume up just a hair.
Down, so yeah.
We'll remove that in post, and let's listen to the audio.
Talking about poppycock, I just got really fucking hungry. We figured it out. Artillery Bear. It's my goddamn phones, man. I had to put them in airplane mode. So we're in the Mile High Club right now.
Dude, I'm actually going to have to get in an airplane for the first time.
First time? When?
Okay.
When you going?
That sounds fine. It sounds good out there, guys. I'm having to go to my brother's wedding in California. So the first time I ever get in a plane, I'm going to have to fly to California.
When you going?
May.
Okay.
Like the first week of May, or like the Wednesday of May, and then he's getting married on Thursday. Then I have to get in a plane right after the wedding and fly back because I have another wedding to be at on Saturday.
Why do so many people get married? What the hell's wrong with them?
Fucking love, man. Love. Damn love.
Is it a bit of clipping on the loud end?
I think we might be all right.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different for speaking voices as far as like audio. Like if you were like playing music and singing, the clip makes a big difference. But I've noticed that when in speaking voice, it really doesn't make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
But
I feel like I got a burp coming on. I don't want to burp in everybody's ears.
Yes, we are on the East Coast. Are you getting the
What do you mean?
I hadn't changed the title yet. Number 109, featuring Jamie Dlux. Hey-o.
Oh, this water is filling me up. I'm out of breath.
Right. What's Adam Justice want?
Adam Justice.
All right.
I just put it in my face. Yes, we're on the East Coast. You answered that. I'll hold my breath for a minute.
You got hiccups?
No. I just feel like I'm breathing heavy. I'm like a mouth breather right now.
I feel these mics are just like they get everything. Like they don't want even to take your electronic noise.
Yeah. I just feel like I'm sitting here like just sitting there like why you breathe so hard? I gotta live, man. I gotta breathe
like a dog.
I'm out of breath. I sat down. Come on now. Pyramid, what's up, man? So I'm like holding my breath, so I'm not like Pyramid, you hear me? Breathing in the air.
Are you listening? I want to share this on the Facebooks.
I don't share my shit on Facebook. I don't want these motherfuckers that I know looking. It's weird for me, man. Like, I feel like my regular life, nobody fucking, nobody knows. It's like a secret. I'm like Batman.
Your secret. Batman's not a bad thing to be, man.
Yeah, but it's like I live two lives. They don't like, they don't watch me. They don't know. They don't give a shit. I get no respect is what it is, Whatever.
Adam Justice just texted us.
It's all good. I don't even know what anybody said the last show. I couldn't see. I could see this time.
So, the last show, what happened was we were getting all the feedback from the phones, and then when Noah Burns showed up, I didn't really take as much time as I should have to EQ his mic out, and I guess that I was just used to hearing and I just tuned it out myself,
Yeah, it wasn't too bad until the end,
Yeah.
when Noah got here. I really want to burp. I think that's why I'm having trouble breathing.
Need a little pat?
No, it'll come. Don't worry. I just don't want it to come as a surprise and like break somebody's eardrum.
No, man. Burps are welcome here. Dude, I listened to Your Mom's House podcast, and they have a fart mic.
Oh, I had a little fart machine on my in my little man cave. Whoa! I should have done the clown notes. Fucks it up, man.
Oh no, we're good.
Yeah, and my son stole it though because I had a fart button.
Yeah.
Farts are funny as fuck, man. That's a fact.
Dude, there ain't nothing like it. Did we talk about that last time?
I don't remember. I was really high, so.
I know the last. Yeah, same here. I know the last. I think me and Patrick Hanna did one on American Pie, and we're talking about. I think that might be where the fart joke thing came in. You can't. It'll never not be funny.
No, exactly.
Never.
You know what it is though? It's like, I mean, now I'm getting like, I'm trying to get philosophical about farts, okay?
Yeah.
It's because of the pH, not enough. I forget what I was going to say, actually. Oh, what makes shit funny is, like, if it's true or we're not supposed to talk about it. Like...
Yeah.
That's like something, it's not socially acceptable to, like, fart while you're at work or just sitting there, like...
Yeah.
What's up? Sit down on a bench. Like,
in this culture, at least.
Yeah, That's why, because everybody farts. And we know this. And because it's not socially acceptable and you can't talk about it or do it, but at home, everyone's fucking farting it up.
And also, it's probably one of the first things in your life that you think is really hilarious.
Yeah. Last two,
Yeah.
Because everybody farts.
Good fart joke brings it all together.
Sometimes you need to.
It does.
Burping feels good too, man. I could use a good burping right now. Could get that gas out of there.
We're still hoping for the burping. It's welcome here. But yeah, dude, Your Mom's House podcast with Tom Segura and his wife, Christina Pajitsky, they have a mic that if either one of them is getting ready to fart, they'll take the mic and just
oh, shit, really?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine how that mic stinks, like smells.
Yeah.
Oh, man, not bad.
They love each other, man. They're a different kind of fucking creatures.
I don't smell my girlfriend's farts. I've already smelled them before. I was going to say, though, man, like every night. This is every night. And I'm not bitching. I'm just saying, I should expect it. She comes home from work, okay? And whatever's for dinner, she'll have like fucking shovel it down like she hasn't eaten in a week or whatever. Because she uses all her energy or whatever. She's athletic and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a big fat slob, so I take my time.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, I'm like a slob.
Savor it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's worth it.
I fucking love eating, man. I don't want to rush through it. Like,
bro, me and Laura Palmer know exactly what you're talking about right here.
That's some good shit, man. Southern cooking, too, down here. You ever eat? Oh, I don't know, but Adam's mom doesn't own that restaurant anymore, does she? Does she own
the
one?
Cucumber?
No, I never heard of that one.
Victoria's in Myrtle.
She owned the Victoria's on 3rd Avenue, too.
Yeah, and that's the one.
Okay.
Yep.
When we were kids, we could go with Adam. We'd go there.
Yeah.
And we got free fucking, like, Southern breakfast for free. We just had to tip. That's it.
Yeah. Dude, that's the one thing, asking if we were on the East Coast. Listen, the food game down here, y'all, strong.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Very strong.
Down home cooking. Fucking mashed potatoes and shit.
The gas stations here have better fried chicken than most places.
Yeah, it's good food. They're good people, too. Like, everyone's happy and nice. Maybe not.
Well, I think the people who are from here...
Yeah, that's what it is.
...are very nice. Like, the people who grew up around here.
Yeah, because even though I'm not from here, I grew up around here.
Yeah, exactly.
But like,
same here.
I went to Boston for the first time in years, like 3 years ago, and I'm like, man, I miss the fucking Southern hospitality. Like, yeah, what the fuck you want? I don't know.
Yeah, right. See, that's the thing that I don't think most people take into account is most Southern people will wait until we know who you are before we react to you in a certain way.
Yeah.
Give you the benefit of the doubt. Sweet tea, absolutely.
Damn right, sweet tea. Because you get it if you don't ask for sweet, it's not gonna be sweet. You'd be like, what the fuck is this? I'm not drinking this.
But down here, it's just tea. You'll say, "What do you have?" Tea, and then if you want unsweetened tea, you have to specify.
Oh yeah,
it's just assumed.
I don't drink tea, so I don't know.
I don't either, actually. Anytime I go to a restaurant, I always drink water. Now, if I go to McDonald's, it's a large Coke. You better believe that.
You gotta burp that shit back out.
Absolutely, but yeah, if I go to a restaurant, it's always water.
Yeah, me too. Plus, it's too expensive,
Yeah, right.
So
highway robbery.
Yeah, I mean, I need to drink more water, but that's really all I drink. So what the fuck am I drinking? How am I alive?
What's going in here?
It's like
man?
my first water today. What the fuck? I went to band practice. What did I do? I watched Poltergeist today for the first time in a long time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Caroline!
Oh, yeah. That shit's fucked up, too, man. And I couldn't stop thinking, like, looking at her, the way her bangs are cut and stuff in that movie.
Yeah.
My fucking daughter.
Oh, dude.
Dude, it was like, it was killing. My daughter's bangs are like that. She had the blonde hair, and I'm just thinking about this girl dying, like, in 8 years after the movie was made or whatever.
Dude, that movie was insane. The remake, did you see the remake
No.
at all? I didn't either, but
I try to boycott remakes of all movies because, like, fuck you, get some originality, I don't need it. But water and beer? Yeah.
I hadn't had a beer in over 3 years now. It's been we ever since our last episode. It has passed my 3-year anniversary.
Well,
of not having a
congratulations.
drink.
I had one last night, but I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Except I was drinking Kratom before that, so it actually tasted better than the Kratom, if you can believe that.
Oh well, I can.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
I can. I never really cared for beer much. We were talking about that a little bit before we got started. But
Liquor's quicker.
Liquor was the thing, man. I was up to a bottle a day of Rumple pretty much, and I could drive you home after that safely.
Yeah.
Not to brag.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
One beer would fuck me up.
Dude, no, it took me like 4 hours to drink, and I was like doing some interviewing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was drunk.
Oh yeah.
On one fucking beer that I sipped.
What was it?
It's some kind of IPA.
Yeah, was it like a dogfish?
It was green can and it began with a J, like JAI something. I don't know. I don't remember.
Maybe a beta?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It was green.
Okay.
No, that's what I was thinking watching the movie. Poor little girl. I know, man. In the chat here, fucking Poltergeist.
Right?
God damn, man.
Imagine being stuck in a place like that. Like if you were somewhere and you didn't understand where you were and you could hear everything going on, but there was no way to get out.
Well, not just that. I'm talking about the whole Steven Spielberg aspect. Because I watched Jaws recently, too, and I'm seeing these kids and stuff. And, my mind's going now because I see it in a different way now. Here's one thing that I did think was cool and I forgot about in Poltergeist. The mom and dad smoking weed upstairs in the bed. I thought that was pretty cool, but... Yeah, I don't know, man. It's fucked up.
Hot mom.
Yeah. For 80s. I see, here's the thing. I look back now, and it's hot, but, look at the hair, and it bugs me. Her hair wasn't too bad in that movie, but...
Yeah.
The fucking... spray paint bangs like this and shit like that,
Yeah, the weird...
Puffy. I don't know.
Fad shit. The shit that didn't last. Only and the mullet suffered the same thing. We did the same thing. Guys did the same thing back in the 80s with the mullet.
Oh, I know.
But Theo Vaughn's somewhat pulling it off.
I don't even know what that is. I don't know. The only Theo I know is from the Cosby Show. Do you think Spielberg and the other Zionists will be truly called out? I have a feeling eventually, man, because like I say it all the time, the time we're living on, if you look up the original meaning of the word apocalypse, it means uncovering, and I really feel that's what's happening. It takes time. We can't have it all at once. We're going ape shit as it is. We'll have news coming out every day. It's like, bam, 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 man. What the fuck is going on? It's hard to swallow too. It's hard to take
Absolutely.
down. So one day at a time. So it can't all come out at once. You can't.
Yeah.
I can barely take it as it is. My anxiety levels are so high every fucking day. I couldn't take much more than I'm taking.
Well, plus, being in your situation, I guarantee you that you're constantly anytime somebody gets tipped off, I bet you're at the top of a lot of people's list.
A lot of people get a hold of me. Yeah, I can't even read it all though. But
yeah,
some I do. Some days I'll start reading messages and I'll start getting anxiety about that. Just no way for me to catch up. It's like I fell in this hole. I just no catching up. It's all coming in on me. Ew, I like that term. Yeah. It's all coming on me.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sound very appealing, especially if you watch porn.
How do you avoid the black pill? What's the black pill?
Uh-oh. Yeah, what is that? Sam Rockwell? Sam Rockwell is a very underrated actor.
I don't know who that is.
He was the guy, you remember Green Mile?
I know what it was. I don't know. Yeah.
He was the Wild Bill from Green Mile.
I don't remember. I don't even know if I watched it.
He was also in The Seven Psychopaths. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. I never saw that.
And he, I think, plays George W. in Vice, the new movie that's come out.
Oh, okay. I still don't know that. I saw a preview for it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I heard that they made up most of their story.
I'm sure, man, because, like, they couldn't, like, tell the truth, of course.
Yeah, well, that's a fact. At least not for how many years? 75 years? Isn't that the deal?
I don't know how it works. Is that like a non-disclosure agreement or whatever?
I don't know, because wasn't that the deal with the Kennedy stuff? Or not 75 years, obviously that wouldn't work. That wouldn't be right. But,
yeah, it's got to be like a weird number, like 60 years. I don't know, because when was that? I don't remember.
That was like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, right?
And when did he die? 62, maybe?
65, right?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was in 1965 in Dallas. If I'm
Here's
not mistaken.
something.
Is that right, guys?
You know that I'm told that I'm related to JFK. I'm not even bullshitting you, man. Because I just met my father 3 years ago. And
Yeah.
there's like, I didn't pay attention to it, but there's always pictures like with the Kennedys and stuff. Basically, I looked up as far as I could find back, and I guess I don't know which generation back, but it's like great-great-grandma, because I never met any of this family.
Yeah.
I didn't know that my stepfather was my dad until I was 11. That's when I found out, after we moved here.
Yeah.
And then years later, when I was like 30, I found my father on Facebook, my biological father.
Yeah.
And I got a hold of him and shit. In 1963, thank you. And I found out I had 3 little sisters up there. Didn't know they existed. They didn't know I existed and stuff. Anyway, so great, whatever, grandmother. What was her name? The last name's Kennedy, but it's she married out of the Kennedy name into Connor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Grace Catherine Kennedy. And yeah, so I guess somewhat related. I don't really know what.
Maybe that's why you're into conspiracies. It's in the blood, man.
It's in the blood.
You never know. That's wild. I wonder, did you ever go down that Ancestry.com shit?
Yeah, I tried a little bit. I'm not giving them my DNA. They want my DNA. They got to come get it the old-fashioned way.
That shit's falling apart. Have you heard about the latest on that? To where it was literally funded. The 23andMe shit was funded by the federal government.
I think I heard that.
Like,
yeah,
that's legit.
Why would you do that? I would have given them my. You come get it yourself, baby. You know, you want my DNA.
And by the way, there was a lot of fucking families that are torn apart over this shit because like siblings will have like different results. Like like I've seen it on Reddit, and it could have been like a hoax story, but it seemed legit about this family. This kid's like, I got 23andMe's for everybody in the family. And all day, all Christmas, like my mom's like not talking to anybody, and she's like really, really freaking out over this stuff. And then they all do it and find out one of the kids is like not like the other ones.
What?
Yeah.
So there was like sexing some other people or something.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like this was a huge deal, and his family's torn apart over this shit. I'm not doing it.
Hell no. No, I just tried to look up genealogy and stuff. I did a free thing.
I just trust my dad. Where are we from? Okay.
Yeah.
Alabama? Sounds good.
I mean, I haven't looked too much, you know. I only have so much time. But, you know, I was turning 30. I'm like, man, I don't know where half of me came from. I don't know anything about it. It's crazy. But it's cool. I'm going to see him again at the end of the month when we got to fly up there to Maps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like smoking pot with him. That's a pretty cool thing to do.
Yeah, it's completely legalized in Mass now.
Yep. So it's nice.
It's got to be coming here soon, man.
Eventually. We'll
probably be the last, but it's got to be.
Well, I remember tattooing was legal here until probably like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. I used to have to go to North Carolina when I got mine.
Mm-hmm. All mine were done illegally here. I think, except like a couple. Like 90% of my tattoos were illegally in houses.
Were they done with legit machinery in houses, or like the mechanical pencil sewing machine type shit?
Well, me and my friends did the sewing prison style.
Yeah.
My mom showed me how when I was 15.
Wow.
Yeah, she tattooed a W on my knee, my leg, my shin, and for Weezer, the Weezer W.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my mom showed me how. Where you take a sewing needle, you wrap thread around it, and you dip it in ink, and you fucking poke. So Judd, our friend that died, I tattooed all down his arms, everything just.
Damn.
And I got
hardcore shit.
A cuffling here. I got my social security number right here. I did with that. all over my legs, but I did Ed, all over Ed, fucking everybody. But then later on, I got a machine when I was like 20, 21.
Oh, so you do that shit?
I did. No, I don't. I did. My cousin stole it. We got a machine. And this, this is a long time. This is still 18 years ago.
Yeah.
And we started tattooing and shit. And she took off to Charleston. It's like, I gotta borrow the tattoo equipment because I'm gonna do some tattoos down there. I was like, all right. And that, we had a falling out. She never came back. So.
Oh well, that's how it works.
Yeah. So I did. Not great or anything. I need practice, but yeah, I tattooed everybody. I did a lot of shitty ass tattoos. I tattooed, what is it? TCB, taking care of business. He's like,
I've seen that.
Make it real shitty. He's like, the shittier the better. I did all that shit up there. He's got like a fucking. Oh no, he's got Indian ink that says stealth right here.
Yeah.
Like let's stealth, let's fly, yo. Right.
Yeah.
Spelled wrong on purpose. It's STEALF. He was like 16 when I did it, right?
Spell it wrong on purpose.
Yeah. So he had his like sleeve. So it was like right at the bottom where his sleeve line is. So sticking out, you see this shittily misspelled stealth, and over here, fly.
Yeah.
For real. That's funny because that was his like little rap name, Fly for Real. Because we had like joke rap bands and shit. Me, him, and Judd, our friend that passed away.
Yeah.
The Graveyard Pimps. He was Fly for Real, so he had Fly. Judd was shit. We called him the Mushmallow Man because he like mush people.
Yeah.
Not punch them, but you like
mush.
Yeah, mush them. Yeah, he used to love to fucking mush people. And I was telling Smoke because I did the beatboxing.
Oh, beatboxing.
And
that was a lost art. Everybody beatboxed.
Yeah, or like drum machines and shit, just fucking around. It was a joke, but yeah. Yeah, he's got some shitty ass tattoos for real.
That's insane. I've got this idea of the. This is gonna sound nerdy as shit. I don't care. These Harry Potter sleeves that I want.
I love Harry Potter. I don't give a fuck, man.
Dude, I'm a Harry Potter freak.
I love it. I read all the books.
Me too. I've
seen all the movies. I sat and I don't care about the new shit, but the actual series.
Yeah, the Fantastic Beasts are okay, just to see something from the world.
Yeah, Like I never got past like all, but I did read every book.
Same here, man.
So no, I wanted to be a fucking wizard in school. Dude, and like for real, Harry Potter's got this fucking thing here. Nice. He's got the scar. Check it out. When I was 11, I got hit with a golf club, 5-iron. I got a scar. It's like right here though.
Shit, I had a Harry Potter scar.
Kind
of in the wrong place.
In the wrong place. I have a crooked eyebrow. Down. You know where Figure 8 Road is in Socastee? Deado.
Nah.
Damn. He passed high school on 707. Anyway, I lived in the shittiest neighborhood that you could fathom. I just drove down it a couple days ago just to see if the old trailer was there.
Yeah.
And I was showing like Susie. I was like, well, the trailer was gone. It was there last year because I showed Judd. There's 11 of us shoved in a tiny 2-bedroom single wide trailer when we first moved here.
Damn.
Yeah, for real. And that's where I got hit in the head. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like migrated here.
Well, you were saying you just met your dad like
2.5 years ago.
What's that like, man? How's that change you?
I was nervous. That didn't really change me much. Like I always said before you came, that's what you never had. My mom.
Yeah, sure.
And like, it didn't really bother me too much, because I was used to what I was used to, and that was my normal, But it's cool. We'll go up, say hi. We'll smoke some weed. He's pretty chill like me. Kind of looks like me, but he's got a mustache.
Huh.
Me, but older. Chill as fuck. Doesn't really let much bother him.
This is what I could look like one day.
Well, no, it's so weird, man. It's so fucking weird, man, because I'm just like, it's weird just meeting this dude that I'm a lot alike, but younger.
Yeah.
We'll just sit there, smoke a big fat fucking joint, giggle about some shit, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've been up there 3 times since then. Well, 2 other times. Because my uncle passed away, I went up there for that.
Yeah.
Then my grandmother passed away, I went up for that.
That's in Mass?
Yeah, all in Mass.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I got to go back up with the family at the end of this month. So.
I got to put this wand down. I keep almost accidentally casting spells, man.
Yeah. Artex!
Yeah.
Man, that shit makes me cry every time. I was trying to watch Never Ending Story with the kids, and I had to fucking fast forward through that part. I'm like, nope. The
Never Ending Story?
Yeah,
I haven't watched it since I was a kid.
I love that movie, too.
I don't remember it well enough to quote it, but I do remember watching it as a kid.
You. I always thought it was a trail as a kid. I thought Darth Vader was Dark Vader.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, you did too?
Yeah, dude. I didn't see Star Wars until ridiculously recent in my life.
I grew up on that shit, man. That's why I only like the original.
Yeah,
You know, that's my shit. I remember watching Muppet Babies as a kid, and like there was
Yeah.
always like cut scenes of Darth Vader and shit like that.
same here. Well, I grew up with the same shit. Like I got all the references and everything, and it
Yeah.
felt like the ending was spoiled for me.
Yeah,
Just because of pop culture.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, shit, okay, so that's the big ending? Like, he's his dad?
Yeah.
Like, okay. So, but I did Blair. Do you remember Blair?
I think so. Is that a chick?
Yeah. Blair used to live with me. Me and Blair are from the same hometown, and she was my roommate for a while.
Did she have a sister?
Yeah, Blair, well, she was bartender at Tequila Mockingbird. She worked at Bubba's Forever. Anyway, you know her.
I probably know.
Yeah.
I know everybody. I just don't know them.
Exactly, you know Blair. Anyway, she's a huge Star Wars fan, and I was like, Harry Potter's better than Star Wars, and that's the end of the story. But I watched Star Wars one day, and I was like, oh shit, I actually get it. Like, just as a story. But as a new fan of Star Wars, my favorite one was Episode 3.
Yeah, it's my favorite. I like the Ewoks.
Episode 3, where you get to see.
Episode 3. I'm thinking of the first. I'm thinking of
not Episode 6.
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
But yeah, not Episode 3, where you kind of get to see him turn into Vader. You get to see that. I don't know why I enjoyed that.
No, I get it. I get it.
For backstory.
I mean, if you didn't like grow up on it, and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah, exactly.
You know, and you saw them all in a whole. That's different. You know, I grew up on them. Right up on that shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Gen X. I'm 86. What's that make me? What generation is that?
I don't know. I'm Generation X. I know that. 1980. What's 86?
What's 86? That generation. Why the fuck are we here?
Maybe it might be. Might be. That's
Oh,
my sister.
I better turn
That's my sister's
sounds
age.
off.
She was born in 87. Well, I guess it's close. You were in the hospital with fucking Brandis once? That's pretty cool.
Adam Justice.
That's it. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. How do you say that?
J-L-I?
J-L-I.
J-L-I?
It looked kind of Jamaican to me. You're making me crazy. Millennial? He's not millennial, is he? Is that the next generation?
Well, you know, I wouldn't mind being considered a millennial.
I will. Don't you call me that shit. No, I'm just fucking around.
I mean, because here's the thing. What's the worst part about it? I'll tell you what I am, and I think we said it in the last episode. Is I'm the fucking missing link between the old school and the new school.
Exactly. It's the same generation all of us right now are in. Even
Right.
people older,
Yeah.
people a little younger that remember before the time. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just, we're all there.
Well, I spent a lot of time with my brother too, and he's born in '81. And all
Yeah.
of his friends, like,
Yeah,
I grew
yeah,
up
yeah.
with them. So
Yeah. No, I hear you. Like I didn't get internet until I was fucking 18. I didn't know what it was. First,
man.
the first time I ever went online, I think it was like 17 turning 18. I might have been 18. I don't know. It was over at Ed's house. He had a web TV. I was like, what the fuck is this thing? I was like, this is amazing. We stayed up all night.
pretty cool, man.
Stayed up all night and looked at websites and like fucking chatting with girls and like fucking with them.
Rotten.com.
What the fuck is this thing? It's crazy. Like we're going everywhere, just not sleeping at all. Doing a phone modem. Can never use the phone again.
I was watching this thing on Netflix called 2000s. It's this documentary of just basically all the shit went down in the 2000s. And they were covering the internet, the beginning of the internet with like AOL and all this other shit.
It was
And,
4.0 by the time I got on.
Yeah, well, I remember when AOL duped an entire nation into thinking that they had to pay them to be able to log online when you could just click Internet Explorer the whole time.
I think I vaguely remember that. I think so.
But yeah, I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
It is. I remember like we all had to share one computer too.
Yep.
And I was trying to book my band everywhere, like on tour, and set up websites and learn it all. Learn it all. Get pissed off my mom's on there, like, God damn it. Or like somebody come over, like my mom's online looking at Beanie Babies.
Fuck, dude.
I don't know if she still has them. They're supposed to be worth like a fortune.
Oh yeah. From what I can gather, there's tubs full still. My brother and sister-in-law's house now.
Man, nothing. You think collector's items?
Oh God.
And
What a turn down.
pick up the phone and make a phone. Well, hello. Pick up the phone and make a phone call. Who picks up the fucking phone? Because you fucked the internet up.
Exactly.
God, can you imagine?
Don't
that?
answer that phone. Everything was on the same thing. Dial-up modem. That sound.
Yep. I can't even do it. whatever.
Yeah, it sounds like, well, it was what last episode sounded like in some parts. Dial up.
You've got mail.
Yep. Gosh, man, I do miss the nostalgia. That 2000 show is really good for that.
Yeah.
Just making you go back to when the world was like that, like before 9/11.
Just learning about that shit. I was just learning about that shit because I only had like a computer for like 3 years when 9/11 happened.
Oh man, dude, do you remember watching Loose Change? Did you watch Loose Change?
I think I've seen bits and pieces. I know what it is.
Bro, I watched Loose Change when I was 19 years old. I had moved down here. That was in 2006. I moved to Myrtle Beach, or Garden City, actually. There were 5 of us living in that one-bedroom house on the corner of Elizabeth and Atlantic, right like football field down from Village.
Okay.
And yeah, dude, watching Loose Change and a group full of dudes with taking 2 CI.
I'm taking it. So.
Oh yeah, dude, it was. That's the kind of thing you don't really want to be on psychedelics when you watch, because it really fucks your head up for a really long time, and that never made sense.
If I watch anything, it's gonna be like freaky cartoons or something.
The Wall. Dude, I'm a weirdo, man. I used to like to do that and watch scary movies.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck that,
dude, I love to do it.
I like going outside and looking at the stars and
Walking through the woods.
I don't know about all that. Looking at some trees, though. Yeah, I can dig a tree when I'm tripping. Talk to a tree. I can talk to a tree anyway.
Yeah, man, why not? That tree's got life figured out better than we do.
Well, I've proven, like, we forget that everything's alive. Like, especially, like, vegetables and stuff. That's alive.
Everything's alive.
I know. But, like, saying, like, I've proven it to myself when I had this garden, and I've talked to the fucking I talked to the cucumbers.
Yeah.
I talked to the tomatoes,
You have to.
Dude, they just, like, overproduced. It was ridiculous. And, like, fucking huge cucumbers, like intimidatingly big. I'm not bragging. I'm just being honest. Huge,
intimidatingly big is the perfect description.
Like for real. It's like damn.
Yes, I made you. I created you.
Love created that.
Yeah, love created that. That's the thing, man. I talk to everything just because I give inanimate objects, just like I even called the phone that you were holding, like, well, you've got an alien in your hand all the time. This is just a little alien that you communicate with, and however you treat it is like. Remember back in the day when people were talking shit to Siri?
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
I never did that.
I never used Siri because I don't like talking to her.
I never did that.
It's boring. She's no personality.
We don't mean that, Siri. You have just a perfect personality.
We can't piss her off.
Your personality is your most defining feature, Siri.
You're from Lynn, Mass, Dee. That's Susie lived in Lynn.
Seth's from up there.
Yeah, I know. So many massholes, man. So many massholes.
Seth did an entire episode with the Boston spread behind him after the Super Bowl. Did you see that?
I took a peek. Yeah, I was like, "Damn, man, the Patriots."
Oh yeah, I was like, so which team do you like?
Bullshit. I run into him at Walmart every now and then. That new one down at our Market Common. See him grocery shopping.
Oh yeah.
I live like right there, so.
Oh, right on. Yeah. We played Brass Tap the other day. That's down in the Market Common area.
Yeah, I don't even think I fucking played there once. It's nowhere. No Market Common.
We used to do Nacho Hippo.
I can't eat there.
What's the deal with it?
Every time I've eaten there, it's fucking like maybe want to die and kill myself because it's so fucking spicy and hot.
Ooh,
and Susie's sitting there just like crunching away. I'm like, oh my god, just drinking water. I'm like, I can't even do it.
They do throw the jalapenos on everything.
It's just ridiculously hot. Like, how are you not fucking like burning?
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
I can eat hot shit, but I don't prefer it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want snot in my nose running in my food.
Right.
Shit like that.
That fucks with the whole experience.
I don't want to go cool my mouth down and shit.
And milk doesn't go well with whatever you're trying to eat, and that's the only thing that helps. Texas Pete, I'm fine with. I can do Texas Pete.
Yeah.
I can do shots of that shit.
Ew.
But but any kind of like pepper hot, that fucks with me. Like,
you know what it might be? It might also be
hot.
It might also be because growing up with Ed, it's gonna prank you. And he didn't even start this one. This was Chris Tucker, not the actor, our friend, and not the other drummer. I think we got stuck in the Chris Tucker fucking time loop last time.
Yeah, we did.
But Chris Tucker and Brian Jordan, a day after Christmas, I think it was 1996, okay? Me and Ed were at my house.
Yeah.
They were at Chris Tucker's house. They come over to our trailer in Windjammer Village, Garden City.
Oh, yeah. I'm familiar with Windjammer.
Okay. I used to live, I was a Windjammer teenager. So you know I'm a scumbag, you know? Trailer park trash.
That subway, though.
Yeah, no. And my neighbor in that neighborhood
Yeah.
shot his wife 5 times in that trailer.
Really?
When I was on tour, I was in El Paso, Texas. We weren't living there anymore, but he was one of our drug dealers, so we got, like, pills off him. What story was I telling?
I don't know, but that's the most Windjammer thing I've
Yeah,
ever
no
heard.
shit, Ed. All right, so
shit.
Ed, so Ed's gonna.
That just happened?
That happened. I don't know what it was, but
We just had the power flicker.
oh yeah, there's like fucking tornadoes and like storming out and like it's all red on the radar. Seriously,
Yeah.
there's not really tornadoes. It's tornado watch though.
Oh, you hear that, guys? That is beautiful.
What is that? That's thunder.
That's thunder.
God damn.
That is a long thunderstorm, or a long thunderclap, so to speak.
Oh, lightning outside. 3rd grade, I played El Paso. I was scared shitless. I was going through withdrawals there too.
Ooh.
Actually, the fucked up thing is the day I called home and talked to my cousin, she's like, Blake killed fucking Terry. He shot her 5 times with a shotgun in front of the kids. Fuck. Was the day I ran out of pills. I started going through withdrawals on tour, and I was in El Paso, Texas.
Wow.
Playing me and my brother.
How's that for a...
Playing a bar called Wild Hairs, and man, it sucked. That was the first day of withdrawals on tour, so I just tried to get drunk and shit, man.
I already know the answer to this question, but wild hair or wild hair?
A bunny rabbit.
Oh, I didn't know the answer to that question then.
I think so. I think it was AJ. The rug burn? No, it was Wild Hairs. This is like 2002, somewhere between 2001 and 2003. I don't know for sure. All right, so back to the story. Day after Christmas, 1996. Me and Ed are there at my house. Brian Jordan and Chris Tucker come over, and they had stopped by. Do you know in front of Windjammer there's that little hut, and it changes from time. I think it was Monkey's uncle for a while.
The one you come around this curve right here, after a second big curve, you go down the first big...
Oh, I mean, like right in the front where the subway is.
Oh, yeah.
Sandy Monkey, there's
yeah.
a hut in front of the Sandy
Oh,
Monkey.
Yep.
All right. I worked there for like 2 years. It was called Clarion Steak and Cheese.
Yeah.
They knew I was poor, and like that, they paid me cash and stuff like that. And so it wasn't uncommon for them to give me like just a sub or just give me some food or whatever, cook for me. Like they were cool. So day after Christmas, Brian and Chris come over, and they got a styrofoam with these 2 fucking hot dogs with the works on them. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, Clarion gave us these dogs. And so that wasn't uncommon,
Yeah.
So like, Clarion gave us these hot dogs and shit. We already ate some. You guys want these? Like, yeah. It was Russian roulette. We had no idea. So Ed wasn't even in on the first time. Dave's Insanity Sauce.
Oh, shit.
At the time, I want to say, I'm not sure, but I want to say the 3rd hottest sauce in the world. Maybe.
I remember that shit.
All right. Yeah. So Dave's Insanity Sauce. What had happened was they got some, and they put it on one hot dog. So it was Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Ed got the normal dog. And he has no clue. I got the hot dog with fucking caked and Dave's Insanity. And I started eating it, and I was like, start screaming. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Ed's eating this, like he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. I'm like, they're cracking up and shit like that. I'm like, oh my God. And they're like, hey, Jamie, drink this. It's the only thing that will get rid of it. It was a liter of Sprite, but it wasn't Sprite. It was citrated magnesium, X-Lax, right?
Oh, no.
So I got to the Sprite.
Brian Jordan did this?
Brian Jordan and Chris Tucker. Yeah. For real, man. So I chugged the Sprite, and I'm like, the place. They're giggling even more, right? I didn't get the shits, though, because, like, I was so fucked up that I projectile vomited, like, all over my bathroom. So I puked up all the X-Lax. And that was the first time I ever got. But then Ed found out the genius of, he used to bring it to high school with us and shit, and, like, he'd put it in the water fountain and stuff. Not just that, something called Pure Cap, which I think was... Probably, I don't know if it's the hottest, but it was up there. You had to sign a waiver saying you wouldn't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, saying you wouldn't, like, use it for the purposes we used it for.
Yep. I've had to buy a bottle of hot sauce that hot before.
Yeah. So, like, it's like, fucking A, man. So, yeah. So I've got in on drinks, and we would leave it in, like, trunks of cars. It would ferment and be back there for months, already opened and shit, and just, like...
Yeah.
he'd smack you in the face with it, singe your fucking face with hair and shit.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh, God. Maybe he probably gave me some ulcers and shit. No wonder, like, my fucking hernia is, like, popping out and stuff.
I had this bottle called Vicious Viper Venom. That was I got it from Firehouse Subs. You remember Firehouse used to sell those fucking hot sauces? Yeah, I think there's one right around the high school there in Saucony, I think, still.
Oh, over there by Food Line.
Yeah, by the Blockbuster.
Oh, God, I used to skip school and go over there and play video games.
That Blockbuster?
Yeah, because they had like free like the video game set up.
Yeah.
We cut through Rosewood to skip school behind the football field. Walk around and go hang out behind Food Line. It's like, damn, we should have just stayed in fucking school. It's boring.
Yeah. Dude, I remember that Blockbuster was still there when I lived in Cascades, like Azalea Lakes off of 17 there.
Yeah.
And we could come around the back through like turn where you're not supposed to turn out of Palmetto Point, but everybody turns there anyway.
Oh, yeah. I got you, yeah.
Back where I don't know if...
that's the way I take it. I used to live in Ivystone, so I would take that way.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
So, we'd always go to that Blockbuster, and it's like people don't understand. These kids in this next generation will never understand the joy of running in and seeing that there's a movie that just came out.
Dude, I know.
And they're all gone except for one.
Yeah.
So this is meant to be.
You're bored looking at covers. Don't even know what it's about. I'm just like renting like horror movies with cool like covers and shit like that.
Dude, I probably walked miles every time I walked into a fucking video store. My Aunt Marie worked at a video store when I was a kid, and that was like, she was my favorite person in the world. And fucking...
You were like God. You've worked at a record store or a fucking movie store.
Oh, man, right?
Like, oh, man.
Favorite movie was Empire Records.
I know. I just talked about this last night with somebody.
Dude, I got a family group text, and me and my sister were talking about Empire Records, and I was like, dude, that's probably why I have such a decent record collection.
Yeah.
And probably molded me more than most movies.
Seriously,
dude. Empire Records, that soundtrack and fucking...
You just wanted to work in a record store,
right?
So much fun.
It looked like it was very Damn the Man.
Yeah.
It was something that...
Man.
I miss those days.
I know, man. Those are the innocent times, if you will. That was before the internet. No, well, most people had it, at least, you know?
Yep.
You thought you were going to grow up in that world. Like, once you grew up, you're still going to be in La La Land, if you will.
Yeah.
It's so weird to look at both ways. It really is.
And I think it is beneficial for people like us who got to grow up in that world and then be gifted the internet. And I use that term a lot. We were gifted the internet.
I agree. We're lucky because we remember the time before.
Yeah, man.
It's kind of like they talk about, like, how do you explain it? It's something I heard, like, in listening to philosophy, the golden age or whatever. Back before we were self-aware, I don't know if we were self-aware, but we didn't have, before we developed the cerebral cortex, with that allows you to reflect on life. It was like the golden era because we didn't worry about anything. We didn't have anxiety.
Right.
So, and then we, adapted, grew the cerebral cortex, and we can start reflecting on what we do and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But that transition's hard, and this is like an outer version of that, of evolving.
Right.
So we're developing a new, and whenever you're at that point, it's like so much anxiety and stuff.
Yeah, because Peter Parker knows that with great power comes great responsibility.
Exactly. So, yeah, we're just building up. It's like an extension of our nervous system.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
We're still evolving. That's the thing that I feel like is happening in the world, is that we are still evolving as a species.
They never stop.
And exactly.
They're never going to stop. What's going on is change and growth.
Yep, 100%.
So.
And it's literally like we are evolving as a species still, and I think there's a lot of folks who are trying to put a damper on. They put a stop to that.
They already have. I mean, they haven't stomped it, but they've tried. Like with the whole, why do you think they do all this stuff?
I'm over here feeling like
Eve, what you got to say? What you want to chat? What do you want to chat about? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me.
Yeah, what do we do? Sorry.
Sorry, Liz. You fucked me up. I was gonna say.
I don't know.
Let's talk. What we talking about? How you girls doing? What's up, word man? I don't even know what I was talking about here.
Yeah, I don't either.
I have no fucking clue.
I know we were talking about the Blockbuster and going to sneak around there to play video games.
I
after
felt
school
like
and-
I think we were just gonna fucking like solve mystery, like solve like the mystery of the universe right now, and you fucked it up. How do you how do you like that?
We could have just felt the key or dropped the key to the universe.
Oh man,
But you never know.
nah.
So we were talking earlier about how one beer would absolutely inebriate you.
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
the same used to happen to me. And then we started a conversation where I said, I've done a lot of drugs in my day.
Yeah.
And you have as well.
Oh yeah.
And
yes, lots and lots.
neither one of us do those things anymore.
No.
We've narrowed it down to one good one.
Yeah. It's not even a drug though.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And I wonder when the rest of the world's going to catch up on that.
I hope. Well, a lot are. That because that's one reason it's illegal. Going back to the blocking evolution,
Yeah.
because like it helps reconnect neural pathways in the brain.
Human evolution with the internet. That's what it was.
I just kind of did a bitch burp. I hope nobody heard me. I kept my mouth closed. So
I leaned back and got one a while ago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's like shit. What was I gonna say? I'm thinking about pork chops or something.
Pork chops.
Yeah,
We're talking about.
I was at band practice. I'm fucking starving.
We're talking about legalization, getting around to it.
Don't sit on the key. Well, yeah. Sit on your phone and deep. I'll talk with a deep voice. How's that?
Oh man, we're gonna stern chat.
Yeah.
See, I have those speakers right over there.
Let me sit on it.
There you go. Turn the bass all the way up.
He's got a deeper voice than I did.
It's because I'm hoarse, man. I did 2 gigs.
Oh, yeah. I'm just a horse. That horse.
When I get hoarse, I do those 2 gigs. I can hit those low Johnny Cash notes. Like,
yeah. You know what I noticed? Like, when you wake up in the morning, you gotta have a deep voice.
oh yeah,
I don't know why that is.
just to watch him die.
We illegal in my house, too. That's right.
Right.
It's my kingdom. My kingdom.
I believe that the government should stop at my front door.
Exactly. That's my property, bitch.
Right?
I believe the government.
The government, the law should stop at the front door.
I want the government out of everything.
Well, unless I say at my front door, unless there's like I say domestic disputes and things like that, or will definitely be outside of the realm of where that's possible. But
Maybe we should just have. I don't have any answers. I don't have answers. I just have questions. So I don't know what the answer is, but we need some moderators here. Like like everyone in my chat's got these blue wrenches. It's really because they like busting nuts. You need a wrench to bust a nut. Yeah. But moderators in like life.
yeah,
How do we do that?
moderators in life. I think like Minority Report. Is that what it was? Future Police.
I never saw it. I know what you're talking about.
I think that's. I feel like I like to do that to people. I like to be a moderator. I like to kind of fix people and try to be that person.
Well, a lot of times if you just talk about the problem,
Yeah.
it doesn't explode into, it's a big situation.
Precisely. And I think that a lot of people are not really looking into how strong conversation is.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Like-
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Completely overlooking that.
that's why it's like a key. It helps so much when you're in recovery. You go to counseling and stuff like that because
Yeah.
just conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Having somebody to talk to.
get shit off your chest.
Yeah.
I feel that weight on my chest like almost every day.
Well, yeah, and we were talking about using these guys that are in here right now to talk to
Yeah.
as a means of releasing that.
Exactly. Just talk.
Because I don't know if you're like me, but I'm not crazy about being around people.
No, exactly. Yeah. I
So-
don't like big crowds or anything
Yeah,
like that. I
same
feel
here,
weird.
man.
I feel weird at the fucking store. If I'm at a grocery store, I'm like, God,
Yeah.
don't want to look into it. I look at my phone, so I don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
Because then, they might, I don't know if it's supposed to say hi.
I'll do another loop until
You see
the.
someone like, oh, fuck, I'm going to be stuck. I'm going to be stuck talking and saying hi. Small chat. I hate small chat. I don't want to be stuck. I'm in a hurry. I don't feel good. So,
Exactly. and neither one of us can walk anywhere without somebody seeing us that knows us.
Well, especially if you go to Walmart.
Yeah.
You always know somebody.
Yeah. Or somebody knows you. That's even the weirder thing is when somebody knows you and you don't know them.
Oh,
and,
God.
And then you're like,
I feel so bad, man.
hey,
It's
man.
like, I used to work with you.
Sup, dog?
Really? I don't know. It's Jim.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Dude, I don't even try names. Dude,
I
I don't remember
What's up,
names.
dude?
I call people what I want to call them. I just call people whatever. I make up a name for them, and I call them that.
Yeah.
And I always clear it with them. It's never anything inappropriate.
No. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. Am I singing?
That's fine. The Beatles.
I
Hello,
like
goodbye.
this.
Little bean clicker.
Oh, is Dean here? Dean's the bean flicker. I don't think she's
yeah.
in here. I don't think she's in here.
Yeah, I wonder.
She won't deny it.
I'm honestly new to the. I don't have as much action on my YouTube chat. I'm not as privy to the moderator making as not. I even asked you the other day. I was like, how do I do this again? Because I kept typing your name in and not your YouTube channel link, which is what it asked me for.
Okay. You could do it. It's easier from your phone, or like live right here. You could do it if you click on someone over on the right there, or if you go back after the stream and it saves a chat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, and you do it like that. Here, I'm already in here.
Can you do that?
I don't think as a moderator I can add mods. I think you were the master there.
Yeah, because I am
See, I can do
an
other
idiot
stuff.
when it comes to this.
I can hide user. I can put in timeout. I can remove. I can report, and I can go to channel. But no, as the channel owner, you will have the extra one for that. I'm gonna put a little emojis easier. Right there. Bam! Eat on that. See, now I have a wrench there. There you go.
Ah.
Yes. Little kisses.
Yeah, I know I've done that, but Brian Jordan told me one time how to make him a moderator without telling me that it was making him moderator, I think, just so he could mute other people and whoever else was chatting because he's Brian fucking Jordan.
Exactly.
I didn't even realize. He was like, all right, so what I need you to do is go click my name.
All right, yeah.
I was like, okay. Dave Chappelle is probably, I don't want to...
Pictures.
Dave Chappelle's the top dog in comedy, I think, and everybody agrees on that.
He's definitely one of them. Little camera action.
Oh yeah, little camera action.
Let's look at the stars. Come on. Clicking buttons. I like clicking buttons. We get a rocket ship. Bam.
So yeah, is working with a Mac any different than?
So far, no, but all I've done is like look at it and click. I saw the Boston's before, dude. I saw the they're all right. I wasn't like a big fan or anything, but they were all right.
Folks who have.
I don't really like his voice. Like
No.
yeah.
Well,
Songs were all right though.
I never.
I saw him in Charleston.
knock on wood.
Charleston way back in the day. It's a big wrench.
We've done that song before.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I've never done a Boston song.
Oh yeah.
Knock on wood. Is that about wood like penises?
Better knock on wood.
Can I have a piece of that pie? Is that pie or cake?
Oh, that looks like a little strawberry action on top there. Is that what's going on?
I got Chinese food for dinner when I get home. I think I got boneless spare ribs.
Ooh, where'd you get that?
Probably, I think China Garden down back where I live. Right. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
what they
nice.
their first show? I saw them in like 2001 maybe.
A lot of those guys came around here, right? Wasn't that the
It was in Charleston. I saw them personally. The Boston's, but like, yeah, there used to be a huge scene back then.
Yeah,
late
that's
90s.
what Adam was telling me.
Dude,
like,
it was fucking huge. Well, yeah, because his brother owned some of the big bars around here back then.
yeah.
And when his brother owned Sandstones in Garden City, who played there? Catch 22 played there. Like some bigger bands. There was a band here called the Strugomatics. They were around until recently, but back in the day, it was a real Strugomatics.
I remember the Strugomatics. They played at Tito's for like a reunion thing years ago.
But it was still different. The original one, they had a different singer. Yeah, all that shit. So yeah, they would play with a lot of bigger like ska bands and shit. A lot of big bands came through. We played with the Slackers a couple times. I don't know. There's always big shit going on.
Oh yeah. I wish we had more of that now. Which now it's just all of us cover artists, and I can count myself as that.
Yeah.
We don't do a lot of original work, but we've ruined the scene, man. We've done it.
I've lived here since '91, and I got involved in the music scene probably like 94, 95. I was 14, 15 when I first And it comes in waves. Some years, like it went good again, like a second since because it's had like 2 pretty decent waves since I've been involved.
Yeah.
So now it's a downtime though, definitely.
Man, I really want to do more singer-songwriter stuff. But I feel like most of my stuff I write it for myself and a guitar.
Yeah.
Just for for myself and a guitar. Like if there are songs that I write for band, then I'm like I go into it thinking that I'm gonna write for that. But usually if a song falls out, like if you write, sometimes a song just falls out.
That's kind.
Yeah, sometimes it just falls out, and it already knows what it wants, and it's just you just so happen to be the one to reach up and grab it at that particular time.
Yeah,
and
exactly, that's the best ones.
Yes, it always is. Mm-hmm. And they take no time to write. They're almost you write them as quick as the song would last.
You don't force it. You don't take it.
Yeah.
Why are you guys talking about
songwriting? I want a girl with a mind like a diamond. Yeah. I want a girl who knows what's best.
Some big ass breasts.
Going the distance. There's this dog thing that I shared on Facebook the other day. It's this dude just rips a frisbee as fast as he can, and the dogs let go at the same time, and the dog runs like almost the length of this fucking football field and catches the frisbee, and everybody goes nuts in the football field, and they're playing Going the Distance.
It's a fun song, like because I joined the cover band once. I ended up having to quit before we got a show. Because I was in like 4 bands at the time. That's when I found out I was having a son. I was having a kid and shit. Yeah. I don't know. They were around for a little bit. They were called Rear View. Jody Lewis paid for them.
That sounds familiar.
It was pretty good. We did. I don't think we did. Did we do that one? Yeah, I think so. I was playing bass, though.
Bass is so fun.
Yeah, and
the only thing is you have to be on.
Yeah. But see, I'm not a bass player. There's a big difference between like an actual bass player and a guitar player that can play bass.
Yeah.
But I still love playing bass.
Yeah.
But I know my place. I'm a guitar player that knows how to play bass. It's a difference.
Yeah.
But that was a fun song to play. Yeah, because like I was like a whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Bass is fun. You can sort of do what you want as long as you hit that.
Yeah, it's like you're playing lead goal sometimes.
Yes.
Well, I played bass for a reggae band for like a year. Down Tribe.
Oh, dude, those are.
Yeah.
Down Tribe.
Yeah, I played for Down Tribe for like a year. I wasn't originally in it or anything, but Sean Shealy quit.
Yeah.
And I had already joined on keyboard.
Well, I remember Ed. Because Ed was in that as well.
Yeah, and I was in for 2013 the whole year. Like right with Ed and everything. That's before it all fell apart.
Didn't you guys do the thing at Creek Rats, between Creek Rats and Bubba's at the Mullah Hut thing that day?
I was still playing keyboard at that point. Yeah. I
was there.
Okay, yeah, we sucked that day, man. Like Sean sucked there. That's what brought that show is that show is what got him to quit the band. They got in a fight with Carl and shit. He I
played with Carl. Carl was a good drummer.
No, I hear. Yeah, here's the deal. I look up to these guys and I respect them as musicians, and I'm honored. Like Carl, I'm honored to share stage with Carl. He's like a seasoned musician. He's been around for years.
Yeah.
And especially Don Colton, the saxophone player.
Amazing. Oh man, Don's a monster.
I shared the stage with him. Like for many, like he didn't play every show, but most of them. Yep. Fucking amazing. I can't believe I'm good enough musician to play every night with this guy.
Yeah.
And he's cool. So I look up to him and respect him that way as musicians. And growing up around here, watching some of them play. Carl used to be in the Truckomatics back in the 90s and shit, So, yeah, it was fun. But no, Sean playing bass, he said he accidentally took some fucking sleeping pills or something.
Oh.
Playing the wrong fucking song and shit. Mark Ackles was on stage with us. We had double keyboards. I was on one side. Ackles is fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's with Intrans now.
Yeah, and it's like, that's what I'm saying. I was playing with fucking Ackles, Sean Shealy, it's usually a fucking amazing bass player too.
Yeah.
But that caused a falling out with him and Carl that show. But that's when I switched to bass. So
Yeah.
it was all for the best. You know, he needed a break. So
Dude, keys and bass are probably the most fun thing to play in reggae.
I do enjoy them.
In reggae, at least.
Yeah, I love doing bubbles.
Boom, blap, blap,
Yeah,
blap,
I do that whole
blap,
like Jamie Scissorhands.
blap, blap,
Boop,
blap.
boop, 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 boop,
Oh,
boop,
yeah,
over and
yeah,
over
yeah.
again. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. I love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I could just sit there and boop, boop, boop for hours, just like be really high. Boop, 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 boop. You know,
This is what real nerds do, guys, just so you know.
it's fun though. It's fun.
Yeah,
And then
it
the
is.
other ones are like, you know, whatever you
Yeah.
can do it, all kinds of ways.
Yeah. There's we were talking about this guy, Super Reggae Man. He
I've heard of
plays
him.
with what's the band? Shit. I know the answer to this. Jaw Creation.
Okay.
I think he's in Jaw Creation is the name of the band, and he comes right. He does solos and he does loop work. He sets up everything,
Yeah.
bass, keys. He's got a drum
Yeah,
track.
I've heard of him. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
he is fucking
Yeah, yeah,
great.
yeah.
He runs the solo game. I
Yeah.
think, like as far as that loop station style of stuff around here.
Yeah.
There's a
yeah.
lot of other guys like Brian Ernst, my very good friend who's been on the podcast, who's very good at
Yeah.
the loop station stuff. But who's regular around here? He's a monster for reggae shit. And I don't like reggae much, but he's done Metallica and fucking
Yeah.
Pantera.
Dude, I had a blast playing reggae around here. Like I would just get like really high and just like we did doubles sometimes. Like
Yeah.
after Tiki Bar, we play the daytime, take like a couple hour break, and then play all night and like just get shit faced.
Next to where the big stage is now.
Yeah, kind of like, down a little bit down to 8th Avenue.
No, by the volleyball nets.
Yep.
Because we play at Oceanfront,
Okay. On the
which
other
is
side.
the other side of the volleyball nets.
Yeah, we used to play over there. The one thing that sucked is there was like,
Load in.
parking and all that shit,
Yep.
and like you can't park in the pay lot, and that's just a pay
Yep.
lot in between where we got to park and the club and
Yep.
full PA, everything.
I bought that cart right there for that gig.
I got a hernia, man. You know, I got
Yeah.
to do all this shit. Yeah, that's what we used to play. Where else down there? Banditos a lot too.
Oh, Banditos was awesome while it was there.
Because you were right on stage, and your
Yeah.
backdrop was the ocean.
I never played Banditos.
Oh, really? Yeah, it was fun to play. It was fun to play there.
I tell you what, it has an amazing view that I don't know if we'll ever play there again because there was an issue last time. But Tin Roof,
is there one here?
the new spot.
I played the one in Charleston years ago.
Yeah, the new spot up there is really cool. Like your stage is literally 3 floors up, overlooking the ocean.
Where's it at?
It's right where the yacht, not Yachtsman.
Okay.
Not it might be the Yachtsman that's right there.
Yahtzee.
No, actually it's further north. But
You ever play Second Avenue Pier?
I didn't do Second Avenue.
We did it
Pier.
once. It was fucking awesome. Because you're like it's the same idea.
Yeah,
3
yeah.
stories high, right on the pier.
Yeah.
And I was playing bass, and what I was using was those old PV power heads.
Oh yeah.
They're powerful as fuck. They don't have a break.
Punch.
They're indestructible. Yeah, man. So I was playing bass out of that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd have like the treble all the way down. Bass, like I wanted you to feel the shit shake. So I was shaking the pier.
Yeah, exactly. That's and you could just look over and just see all the sharks because they're there
Yeah.
for all the shit that people are throwing over.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen sharks there. Like this guy throws all his fish down because me and my kids are up there, and they see them circling
Oh, yeah.
around. I'm like, fuck that! I'm not going in that fucking water to eat my toes or something. Night Domino. Well, you wanna let's see? We can go in an hour. That was fun. That was
We're
just
going an hour.
bullshit.
Let's do that. Now we were saying the other week that we're probably going to try to.
I enjoy this, and I'm willing to commit to about once a month. We can, if you guys want it.
Want to because one thing that I didn't say a single thing towards at all, but I wanted to talk about not now because we'll do it next time. But we didn't mention the name Alex Jones once.
Oh yeah. This was just I don't know. Sometimes it's like on my live streams, it's like that. Like it's like I don't even care about the news right now.
Yeah.
I just want to fucking chill and just like talk about whatever comes to mind.
This is good though because I like the stream of consciousness.
Yeah,
I enjoy
exactly.
that.
And, well,
that's what this podcast is.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's just like just going with the flow, whatever comes
Yeah.
to mind. And I don't know. That's kind of how I live. You know, it just kind of works out.
Right on. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, at least we
Appreciate
have better
your
audio.
auxiliary. Yeah, 100%. And we figured out the culprit,
My phones.
But now we can do this every single time.
Yay.
If you want. That way you don't have to worry about that. And I know that it sucks to be apart from your...
Oh, my phone?
But
you know what's even worse? Miss Eve says it's daddy time. That's what it sucks. I've been early for my kids since like 3 o'clock because I had to go to band practice.
It's daddy time.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
I don't want to keep you from it any longer, my friend.
I want to go play Legos with my son.
That's awesome.
It is. It's fun.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you hanging out. And YouTubers, hang tight for just a second. I'm going to do the intro for audio folks. And audio folks, have a good day. Love yourself. Be a good person. In a world full of shitty people, don't be one of those people. Make the decision to be a good person. Peace, bitches. All right, YouTubers, hang tight for a second. Hey, guys. How you living? Are you doing well? Good. Glad to hear that. So, in this episode, Brother Jamie Dlux came back and we had a redo of our last episode.
With none of the same topics at all.
Yeah, well, none of the same topics at all. That's what this thing is. I like the stream of consciousness. I prefer that to the organized, cut and dry. Too many podcasts that I'm recommended are like, yeah, they insert this here and they do this here and it's like bits and stuff. And I'm like, that's not what I like to do. I like to talk.
Me too. I can't organize it all. It fucks me up.
Right?
It's never going to go that way.
Yeah, it's never going to go that way.
It's never going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. So we did a redo this time with better audio, and that went really well. I'm really stoked for you guys to be able to listen to it. And the content, I think, was really strong. Even though we kind of lost our way a couple of times, we still tied all the loose ends, so I'm not mistaken. We did our best anyway.
Well, I think if we're on that stream, you're going the way the stream's going. You don't really lose your way. So we're fine. We're on the right path.
Well fucking said.
Yeah.
Well said.
If you fight against that stream, you're just gonna wear yourself out. So
that's right.
Lift your fucking legs up and float.
That's right.
Just float. That's what we did.
That's what we did. A couple of floaters. Sounds weird when you say it like that. Huh? Yeah, a couple of floaters.
My eyeball.
But yeah, anyway, so I think that I've got coming up this week. Let me get my book. This week we have Scott Mann. I will be having Scott Mann on from Wave 104.1.
I like Scott. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Scott's a great guy. He's doing a lot of really cool shit in the area.
Yeah, well, we've done a lot of benefit shows in the past, and he'd announce us or whatever. So yeah, like it's something had him and shit.
Best MC in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool guy.
Going to be going up to the radio station to see him at 1 p.m. on Wednesday, and then the following Sunday, I believe we're going to be having Brother Josh Gregory in the house to talk about his new ventures in life and whatnot. So I think that's all I got for you. Oh, by the way, on Netflix, watch the 2000s. It's really good. Also watch this movie on Amazon Prime called Wonder that was a tearjerker, but was a really fucking good movie. It was a sweetheart movie. It's a movie called Wonder. Amazon
it's a jerker,
Prime.
Huh? It's a jerker.
It's not that kind, but it's a real tear jerker.
Yeah.
But very good movie. Watch that. Also, I will save that for next time. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with any more of an intro, guys. I'm going to go ahead and let you get to the content. So without further ado, episode number 109 featuring Jamie Dlux. Peace, bitches. And I mean, enjoy, motherfuckers. I said a backwards thing.
Love you guys.
Love you. Mean it. All right, guys.
How we sign out of this shit?
Appreciate you. Appreciate you being there. Click subscribe if you haven't.
Come on.
Follow us on all the shits. Love you. Mean it.
Don't get the shits.